Good morning, YouTube. Oh, we got some work to do today, and I'm tired. I've been busy. Done a couple jobs in the last week or two. Just didn't have time to make a video. So last weekend I done a big bush hogging job. Not a big bush hogging job, but I bush hogged last weekend. The field I bush hogged in the spring when it was muddy and I rutted it up, I went back and bush hogged it again last weekend. Done it with a 30-32 instead of 50-75E this time, and it is kind of rough, but it's getting better. I did leave some ruts, but not too bad. That was last weekend. Week before last I done a tilling job. I didn't get to show that. Anyway, it was just a small job and I just didn't show it. We got to move some stuff today. I do. So I've got to unhook this trailer for now and hook up a smaller trailer and move something, and then I got to come back and get this trailer and hook it back up. That's why I kind of need two trucks sometimes. I have two trucks, but I don't want to use my SUV because I'm going to the garbage dump and it gets muddy and nasty and I don't like to do that. So we're going to take this truck to the garbage dump, then come back, and then we got to move some equipment. I'm going to load some on this trailer and actually go pick up some. So got something to show you. 50-75E is in the shop. Meant to show y'all that, and I completely forgot to make a video for it. It's got a hydraulic leak, and I was going to show you guys. But what it was, I was losing hydraulic fluid, and my 3-point hitch arms were leaking down faster than they should. You know, all hydraulics leak down a certain amount, and that's normal. But my 3-point hitch arms were doing this. You know, they were jumping and bouncing. And when they added the second SCV to that tractor, they left out an O-ring. It was done by a dealer in Alabama, a John Deere dealer in Alabama. And when the guy was putting it back together, he dropped an O-ring or forgot it, or it fell out and he didn't see it. And he put the hydraulics on the back of the tractor back together with a missing O-ring, and it was leaking hydraulic fluid. And the fluid got down low and the tractor started acting funny, and I noticed it, and I knew I was leaking fluid. I added some fluid back to the tractor, some Hy-Gard, and it was still a little bit low, but anyway, I knew I had a leak, so I took it to the dealer here in Tennessee. They found the missing O-ring, and they're in the process. They got it all took apart right now, but I should have it back next week. I'm widening the tires on the 50-75E while I've got it there. I was going to try to do that myself. Well, I couldn't do it myself. There's ways you can do it yourself. I probably could have done the front tires myself, but I couldn't do the rear because the way I wanted, there's like 4 different ways to widen the tires on that tractor, maybe 5. I say there's 4 options, but they say there's more than that, so maybe there's 6 options. But you have to take the tire off the rim. You have to break the tire down off the rim, flip the rim around, put the tire back on the rim, and then you might even put the left rim on the right side or the right rim on the left side, maybe, depending on how wide you want it to be, what you're doing. And then the lugs, you can go on. That's one thing you can do yourself. You can put the rim on the back side of the lug or the front side of the lug. If it's on the front side of the lug, you can widen them about 2 inches yourself. And mine was on the back side of the lug from the factory, so I could have widened the rear tires 2 inches myself without paying somebody to do it. But I'm actually flipping the rims around, so I'm going to the next to the widest setting. There's one setting wider than what I'm doing, and I think it's just a little bit too wide for what I do. I just thought, some stuff it'd be okay, but some stuff it would be a little bit annoying, I think. I just didn't feel like I needed them that wide. So I'm going to the widest setting, because I do some hills, but I don't do anything crazy. So it'll help out with stability, doing front end loader work and all that. I got a big front end loader job coming up, since I'm waiting on the tractor to come back so I can do the next job. And I'm also putting fluid in the rear tires. So we're adding rear ballast to the rear tires. Something that John Deere sells. They told me what it's called and what it is, and I forgot what they said. But it's some kind of non-corrosive stuff that they sell. So getting the tires widened on the 5075E, rear ballast added to the rear tires, and getting a hydraulic leak fixed. That when I get it back, I'll show you where it was leaking, what it was doing. But I meant to show everybody, and I forgot. So, but it wasn't a factory problem. It wasn't a, you know, it's nothing wrong with the tractor, nothing from John Deere. It was human error. You know, when we added when the second hydraulic valve, the second SCV was added to the back, somebody left an O-ring out, so it was just human error. So well, let's get moving and move some equipment, and I got something to show you. All right, I'm hooked back to the gooseneck. I've been to the garbage dump, but I didn't videotape that because it's a garbage dump. So anyway, got the gooseneck hooked back up, and we're about to go pick up something. So let's go for a little ride. Load number one. Tell y'all about all this stuff here in a minute. Well, I made trip number 2. Got in late last night, so I didn't film it last night. But anyway, so here we go. It's a Vicon round baler. An RP 1211E. So, alright, here we go. This is a Vicon 8-foot disc mower. And a Vicon, it's a 4x5 round baler, belt roller. And I got a parts mower come with it, or a piece of a parts mower, but that's what this junk is laying here. It's just an extra parts mower. And believe it or not, this is a Vicon hay rake, so it's a matching set. 4-wheel rake. I kind of got the rake for free. It just kind of got thrown in on the deal. It was laying in the weeds out close to this parts mower. And this mower here is in real good shape. This is a nice mower. I got like a full bearing kit with it. I got all the bearings and gears and everything to basically rebuild the whole mower. So he said it had one bearing going out in it, so he just ordered everything to rebuild the whole mower. So I hadn't hooked it to the tractor yet. It may just be low in oil. It may not have a bearing going out. We'll see. I got to hook it. My 5075E's not here. So we got to get this stuff unloaded and get this thing hooked to the tractor and run it, you know, run it for a while, check it out. It might need to be rebuilt this year, maybe not, who knows. I got the parts to do it with though. But it's in really good shape. It's you know, if it wouldn't, I wouldn't have bought it. But let's see. I forget the number on it. Let's see. The parts mower is a 216. And this mower is got a new tarp on it. This mower, it's, let's see, 216. This is newer than a 216. So this is like a 240, maybe. I don't see the number on it anywhere. Well, I'm gonna have to look it up now. I don't see the mower anywhere, but the mower is newer than the Parks mower. The Parks mower, it's a little bit older. It's an older model, older number, and they changed the numbers, and they went to a 20, maybe a 240. So maybe this is a 2400. I don't know. Anyway, it's an 8-foot disc mower. So, tell you what, it's in a lot better shape than probably any of the other ones I've looked at. So, without breaking the bank, this is about the best one I could find. And so what I'm gonna do is rebuild it to where I know what I got, and shoot, it'll last me. If it had all new bearings in it, it'll last me a long time. So I get to learn how to put bearings in a disc mower, I guess. And this rake, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this rake. I'm gonna attempt to rake some hay with it, but if I don't like it, I'm gonna get something else. I wished it, you know, like I said, I wouldn't have bought it, but I got it for free. So technically I didn't buy it. It just got thrown in on the deal. So, you know, it's here if I need it. It'll be a, you know, I can use this with the 3032E. You know, I can rake hay with a small tractor. It's got a category 1 hitch on it. Or, you know, it'd be a good, I'm gonna get me some other kind of hay rake, but that one's just another one to have around for a backup or whatever, in case I want to rake with a small tractor or something. But for free, it was kind of hard to beat. So, all right, the baler. The baler is a Vicon RP1211E. It's a 1991 model belt roller. These balers bale a soft core 4x5 roll. So if you ever see them, they look kind of sloppy in the middle. You know, they just kind of pile the hay up in the middle, and then they start making a round bale. They've got a little bit of down pressure, but they bale a loose bale, you know. But it's better than a chain roller or a bar roller, whatever you want to call it, because it is a belt roller. So I don't mind the bales that it makes, and I like that it makes a 4x5 bale. That's what I was looking for. The guy had it listed online. He said it made a 5-foot bale. So I thought it made 5x5s before I went and looked at it, but it doesn't. It makes 4x5. So I was glad when I figured that part out. I said, well, hey, you had it listed wrong. So, but anyway, you can see it's in pretty good shape. I mean, all the paint looks good on it. The pickup, I mean, it looks brand new, you know. The pickup doesn't have hardly any wear on it. I can't raise a tailgate on it right now because my 5075E is not here, so I can't hook it to the tractor and play with it or really show you much else about it right now. But it's got one of the tie arms is broke, so I'm gonna either replace it or have it welded. I've got the broken one, so we can probably fix it. And one of the belts needs replaced. And other than that, we're gonna try to bale hay with it here for too long. I stuck these temporary lights on here. That's what this wire is. I was worried about getting back home before it got dark. You know, I was trying my best yesterday because I had a long way to go. I had to make 2 trips. So I stuck these little magnetic lights on here. And I got home before dark last night, but just barely. Just barely. But anyway, I gotta take them things off. But I tell you what, The old baler's in pretty good shape. Guys replaced some of the hydraulic lines on it. It's got a brand new belt on the pickup. So he was taking care of it. The guy I bought it from, he upgraded to a Vermeer baler. So these old tires got air in them. You can buy these tires foam filled. I have actually got some of them. You can get them at Tractor Supply. So I don't know. I like the thing. It's simple. It's a simple baler. There's not much to it. So, you know, compared to a lot of newer balers, it's just, I can't open this door because I got this wire on here. Yeah, we got some hay equipment now, so we get this stuff off a trailer and get it going, and we might get to bale a little bit of hay this year. Never know. Might try to get some second cutting stuff in this fall. I've got this field here in pretty good shape, so I think that's what we're going to do with it. I think we're going to turn this field back into a hay field instead of putting livestock on it. So, but anyway, yeah, this ought to be an exciting adventure. So y'all stay tuned. We got some more videos coming up. Y'all get to see this stuff in action before too long. Y'all make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you on the next one.